Hi, I'm Claudia Tenney. I'm running for Congress in the 22nd Congressional District, and I just wanted to give you an opportunity to hear in my own words my explanation for voting no on the New York State budget, crafted by Governor Cuomo and Shelley Silver, who are the epitome of the Democratic machine in New York, and what I'm up against there. Let me just give you a few facts about the budget. Mr. Hanna has said that I voted against Utica's Nano Center. Mr. Hanna is relentlessly running away from his record and insisting that my no vote on the budget was a no vote against the Nano Center and many other initiatives, including a very phony tax exemption initiative by the governor, which really amounted to nothing more other than a soundbite. Let me tell you a couple things about the New York State budget. Me as a Republican and the top conservative in New York, I voted against the implementation of Obamacare. I voted against billions, and I'm talking billions, $7 billion in pork, and it's executive pork that the governor can hand out to his friends in a campaign year. That to me was just unconscionable and something that I should not support. What this New York State budget also did was fund the implementation of the SAFE Act, the act that defied all gun owners, lawful gun owners, their rights under the Second Amendment. And I voted against that provision because what this $57 million hidden in between the weeds of the budget terminology was a ammunitions database and a gun owner database, which I think is unconstitutional and unfair to our lawful gun owners. I also voted against raising New York's debt ceiling. Many people don't realize New York has a debt ceiling. This year, this budget increased interest payments alone to $7 billion, over $7 billion. And that is to fund, or what they call smooth, that's a nice way to say kick the can down the road, hundreds of millions in debt that New York State owes of unfunded liabilities. This budget also failed to reform Medicaid. New York is the single largest, has the single largest Medicaid budget of any other state in the country. We spend over $58 billion on Medicaid every year. One of the fraudulent programs that we have in place is what is known as the EBT cards. We have individuals who are using these cards. They're supposed to be for the truly needy, and I support benefit programs for the truly needy, but these cards are being used to pay for prostitutes, gambling, cigarettes, and all kinds of other sinful activities that should not be paid for by the taxpayers of New York. This budget also was unacceptable to me because it funded top-down federal programs like Common Core, which I find to be completely unacceptable, and I'm against Common Core. My opponent, Mr. Hanna, is gladly accepting the endorsement of the U.S. Chamber of Commerce, who is one of the biggest proponents of Common Core, an unconstitutional program, a federal program interfering with the state's right to educate their children. And more importantly, what Common Core does is passes on unfunded mandates to our local school districts, which in turn raises the property tax. Some of the property taxes in New York State are higher than anywhere in the country, and I just couldn't support a budget that would do these types of things to New Yorkers, especially our local residents in the 22nd District. So did I vote? Did the funding end up voting against the Nano Center? It was against the Democratic machine-crafted budget that was not good for the citizens of upstate New York. So thank you, and I look forward to hearing your comments, and please support me on June 24th in the primary. Thank you so much.